What's the deal? Yeah, what's the deal? What's the deal? How you feel? What's the deal? Where you at?
So y'all here? Y'all like inspiration? Y'all like motivation?
Denise Camille?
Y'all like ventilation?
Denise Camille?
Y'all know I gotta make up a few words here and there, but who y'all here with?
Ventilation and Denise Camille.
Under the act. But we not playing no games.
We're not into games. We don't like Sega, PlayStation, or Xbox.
So y'all here with Dilate the Dialogue with Denise Camille.
Dilate the dialogue.
We gotta open up, not them legs, but the mind.
Denise Camille.
Cause I know y'all trying to find y'all strength.
Denise Camille.
Intertwined with the life of me.
Denise Camille.
Greetings. How is everyone doing today? I am the one and only Denise Camille. Y'all heard another episode with Dilate to Dialogue. How y'all doing? How y'all breathing? How y'all receiving? How y'all achieving? You know, we still here with this hair. It's going. I'm grateful for it. I want to give a shout out to my ancestors, my spirit team, all of those that I can't see yet I trust with all of me because they loyal and they royal. You all know what I'm saying. I know who I am. I know what I'm here for. I'm on assignment, right? Dilate to Dialogue. Another episode. How y'all doing? Y'all check me out on my products and services. I am the Urban Love Therapist, the Relationship with Self Coach. I'm a shuffler, y'all. I'm a shuffler. Ask about me, right? Ask. So what am I shuffling? My self-awareness deck by Denise Camille. It is your daily dialogue. You can dilate into yourself with it. Like I said, we dilate the minds, not them legs, but the minds, right? The card just fell for the day. That's why I'm looking down like, oh, okay, we always gotta drop it like it's hot. So either way, I'm gonna just get down there. Just give me a second, y'all. So it's just, being yourself. Being yourself each and every day, Yeah. See, you see what I'm saying? Give thanks, Spirit. Spirit be coming through for the win. Let me slide up in this. I don't know what I just set up over here. It's tight. But it's I got enough room around the studio to just do everything else for me. We got a little stuff going on today. So again, what was I saying? Check out my products and services. Check all that out. My biggest baby. Bam! Urban Life and Love. 5 languages we speak, y'all. It talks about having to define your therapy with your native languages that we learned as children. Gary Chapman talks about, I talk about his book. Shout out to his book. 5 love languages. Those 5 are what society says we should be giving to others. And in reality, we should be giving those 5 to ourselves. Yet, as far as our love language is what we learned growing up, y'all check out the book. Small yet mighty, that's how I do it. Give that punch, and then you do the rest. I plant the seeds, right? Those that can attest to the truth, I encourage you, spread the word. Word of mouth is always your best bet. Organically grown, right? So today's topic, the card that dropped, bam! Y'all see that as a too close? Live up to your expectations. Live up to your expectations. That was actually one of my thoughts this morning as I was getting the car, taking it to the car wash. I like doing little things for me and mine. I take care of my babies, my children, and my vehicles in my household, right? Living up to your expectations. Oh, I was saying that confirmation. I was saying to myself, one of my first thoughts was, accept the past for what it is, what it was, and, move forward. Appreciate the present, which is right now the gift, and, plan for the future. Because I can say for a while, a long time in my mind, the life I had, there was no future planning. It was right now assessing the past and then just kind of pivoting around the present, right? And it was still at a place of recognizing, okay, it's the past. It's the past. It is what it is. Keep it pushing, digest it, learn the lessons from it, recognize what you needed to do with it, and just keep it growing. I say that to say, as I was shuffling the cards, I got cards in the card too, y'all. I'll be shuffling. Of course, one of the cards would say, let go of the past. It aligns. Thoughts become things. That's a perfect example. Thoughts become things. It aligns where it said, let go of the past. Your new goals are coming. Achievement is coming. Everything is coming. You're just this close. You gotta let go of that, right? And then the other part of that, there was another part of that where it was like, and it keeps, devise a plan. What's your plan? What's your future? Create a plan. Go with it. Grow with it. And keep it to yourself. It's a secret. Only you, your left ear, they say your left ear should know, your left hand should know what your right hand is doing. Yet your both eyes can see the same thing. Your left eye ain't looking that way. You ain't cockeyed. You right here, right? Pay attention to you. Focus on you, not for the strength of what somebody else would say about you or think about you. Or, who cares? At the end of the day, that's just an opinion, like an asshole. Everybody got one. It doesn't validate your voice, right? Be humble to you. So living up to your expectations. Where's my other? Oh, over there. I got to get up one more time, y'all. Give me a second. My technological. Yeah, it's over there. So, give me a second. What? Pause for the chorus. All right. The way I set this up today, I'll be having like to think thin. I had an old soulmate. He would tell me, Denise, I don't like you when you look slimmer. I mean, I was way slimmer than this, but he was like, no, you look cracking. I was like, oh, I thought it was a healthy way to do life. I don't know. But either way, I'm grateful for today. Okay, so we're going to define, where's the card? Live up to your expectations. I done put it back in the deck and shuffled. Okay, so we're going to define, let's just define live. To live, that's livery. Remain alive, okay. Make one's home in a particular place or with a particular person. Okay, that's to live with someone, okay. To remain alive. I guess we could define alive. You know what I'm saying? Let's define alive. Shout out to Denise Camille Hair Care Products. Hair care line. How juicy is your hair? What's your relationship with your hair? All right, so define alive. What? Alert and active, animated, not dead, living. Okay. All right. And then we could also define expectation. A strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. See? Okay. So we on the same page. Live up to your expectations. Right? I'm put this deck down because I know I'll be shuffling the whole time. Y'all gonna hear that shuffling. I was like, what is that sound? Living up to your expectations allows you to put a plan in action and setting goals. And I would say the check off is the expectation. You did it. You accomplished it, right? So I know for me, even when I'm also the urban love therapist, like I said before, I counsel couples and individuals with anxiety and children 10 and up. So with that, I'm always in the mindset of encouraging them to let them know expectations lead to limitations. When in that realm of two people, someone outside of yourself, right? Most couples expect their mate to do something else, right? Most individuals with anxiety expect something higher than their regular life or their goals to be high end, like high standards, high everything. And then they have low boundaries for grace time. Ooh, we're not gonna go there right now. And even with the children are always expecting more of themselves because someone else is holding them to a higher checkpoint. You know what I'm saying? So in that realm, expectations lead to limitations, right? Yet living up to your expectations for yourself, it's something that you hold yourself grounded to. You're setting your higher goals for yourself. I remember last year when I wrote down two things. I said I wanted to contract remotely just to have, another avenue of revenue. And I wanted to take my children to Trinidad. And ancestors made a way for everything to happen in divine time. And I remember coming back from Trinidad, and I could hear spirits like, they all like, what next? What next? What next? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I'm like, I didn't even think that far. So that was my, lack of. Yet it's having to put things into place and just writing it down and receiving it and checking like a checkpoint. Okay, I made it there, checkpoint. I made it there, checkpoint. In the midst of it, I'm always in the place of being grateful for the present, for the little things. Being grateful for my children growing, being grateful for, even though they piss me off. I know an average mom, a real mom, y'all go through that. We go through that, right? Because they them, and we us. We not them. They're pieces of us. We not them, and they not us. If they're us, that's a problem. Because they're supposed to be better than us, and they're supposed to be on their own path and purpose, right? Live up to your expectations, the expectations of yourself, nobody else. I've come to a place where I can say, I'm proud of me. And when I think someone said, aren't you proud of your children? No, I need them to be proud of them, and then I could be proud of them that they're proud of them. I'm proud of the proud, right? To me, that's the parent in me, being proud of the proud. So my expectation that I live up to is that I've planted the seeds and they're the investment. My ROI is that they're actually moving in a space of peace, in a space of comfort, in a space of spirituality. Because that's what I invest in, their mindsets. I don't invest in the toys. I don't invest in the lack of imagination. I want them to build it, create it, innovate it. There you go. I'm proud of that innovation because I know you got it in you because you came from me. That's my expectation. You came from me. And don't let me hold my twins to a higher standard because I done breastfed them for 5 years. Oh, you best to come with something different. I done gave you $5. You see what I'm saying? It's that expectation leading to limitations because for all I know, they could be like their dad. And I'm like, ooh, right? Yeah, living up to your expectations is setting yourself in a standard where you're able and capable of accomplishing your goals, right? Of accomplishing what you set out to do for you. Living up to those expectations, figuring out what life is like for you when you're growing and glowing and believing and achieving and receiving and all of that, right? Living up to your expectations. What are you holding yourself to? Who are you holding yourself to? Ooh, let's talk about that for a smidgen in time. Some people are still holding themselves to a standard that does not exist. You understand what I'm saying? Holding yourself to a standard of someone or something that does not exist. Some people are still stuck in an old era, an old thought pattern, an old process that, like a computer software. That's like me, I had to buy another computer because the computer I had was outdated. It could only do but so much. I needed to get into the news sector. I needed to think different. I needed to be different. It's just having to know that old patterns have foundation, yet everything that, just like when we look at the expectations of someone else, we're holding ourselves to an old pattern, an old foundation, which is safe and comfortable, yet you got to step into that uncomfortable at some point in time in your life. You have to be able to say, hey, this isn't working for me right now. I need to do something different that works for me. I got my own computer system. I got my own computer hardware that functions only from where I can function from. You know what I'm saying? That functions in a place of figuring out how and when and where are we doing what we need to do for ourselves, right? These expectations, who was holding us accountable? And sometimes it's a bit of a, I don't even know what to call it yet. When people are just running a rat race, they're like, oh, I got to do this, I got to get this title, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to, and it's like, at some point you're going to realize that this isn't your life you're living. You're living for someone else's expectation. Because you're not even happy. You're literally doing the same thing, getting the same results and expecting different. And that, my friend, is called insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's insanity. That's like me saying, yeah, I want to buy a new house, want to buy a new house, want to buy a new house. And I didn't even start to look. Why are we talking about it? Don't talk about it, be about it. What up? Sorry, that was just... Either way, living up to your expectations, y'all. Setting yourself in a place of where do you want to be with you for you. Right now, you're in the present. Be grateful. Congratulate yourself. It's a gift. Treat yourself to something nice. Don't do that every day because, I mean, you can't be gifting yourself privileges if you didn't actually do the work, right? Put forth the work and then say, you know what? I deserve this. I deserve that. I do that for myself. If you don't go to the gym 5 times a week, you better not go eat that donut. You done burned all them calories every time. Because I used to go at one point, we're not going to talk about it. I used to go to the gym and then ride to the gym, go straight to the car wash. Right next to the car wash is the... Shout out to the QTs. They had got their best donuts compared to Dunkin' Donuts. Yet, either way, I would get a donut. I'm like, Denise, you're really sabotaging yourself again. What are we doing? Can we stop with the donuts? Can we pause for the cause? You know what I'm saying? So it's getting to a place of having to set yourself free from limitations. Ooh. Live up to your expectations and setting yourself free from your limitations. And the limitations always start in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. That's why as a relationship and self-coach, it's self-awareness. Being aware of what's holding you down. What's hindering you. Why is it hindering you? Why? How do you get above it? How do you overcome it? How do you grow from it? How do you be different? How do you live different? You know, set higher expectations, obviously not ridiculous ones, yet anything is possible. Anything is possible. And that's the beauty of your mind. Anything is possible. It almost makes me want to shed a tear, but y'all know I don't cry. I'll just sweat through my eyes. Anything is possible. Being aware, being ready, being prepared to get a chance to see what is it you have to do for you. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So live up to those expectations, y'all. If you do anything for yourself today, give yourself some homework. It shouldn't be homework. It should be called life work. Wherever you are right now, hopefully you're not driving. Write down 2 things that you want to get accomplished that you normally don't accomplish during the week. And accomplish them. It could be going on a 10-minute walk outside. It could be taking a 10-minute nap. Listen, y'all don't understand how naps are important. Naps are extremely important for life. Yeah. You wonder why toddlers take? Because they got to bounce back. They got to be ready. You're like, go sit down, little Johnny. Anybody got time for you? I'm sorry. I'm so grateful I'm out of that toddler stage. Yet, you know, set yourself at 2 goals. 2 things that you want to do for you, not for nobody else. Just for you. Set yourself up with those 2 goals today and accomplish them. And be grateful. And send me a comment. Send me an email. Send me anything. Connect with me. Because, I mean, I'm a life coach. Relationship and self-awareness. That's what I do. Y'all check out the book. Check out my first book. What is it? Justice for the Caged Mind. Bam! She's in spiral form because I use that for my coursework as well. Y'all check that out. It's a place of realizing that your breakdown is no different from your breakthrough. It's just the mindset that changes it. Right? Justice for the Caged Mind. Well, you got the key to unlock that cage. And you can set your mind free. Oh. Set your mind free, people. Set your mind free. From whatever bondage, whatever trauma, whatever error that you're stuck in, whatever kickback that ain't happening, set your mind free. You know, sometimes when I talk to individuals, whether they be clients or not, I'm a client my damn self. You know, we got to have that relationship with ourselves. Set your mind free from those entities that keep lurking rent-free in our minds. Set it free from the squatter's mind. Set it free. Allow yourself to breathe so you can have expectations. Say, you know what? I want to and I'm going to. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm embracing me. Live up to those expectations today, people, and set your mind free. Please, 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 please. It's a beautiful place to be when you set your mind free. I can attest to that because I know that there was quite some time when my mind was not free. And I was under the impression of being locked in again. You know, sometimes I always say that I have my only brother left. Shout out to Jack Paul Villafana. That's a very brilliant man. He's been incarcerated for over 20 years. Long story. Y'all gonna hear about that one day. And I would sometimes mention to him, dude, we're the ones in the prison. You're in a prison. And he's like, nah, we don't have the freedom. Listen, we got the so-called freedom. We got the bills. We got the rent. We got the mortgage. We got the children. We got the whatever. Everything to distract us from taking us away from us. You know, it's like y'all get the timeouts. And it's like, yeah, but y'all don't have to pay no bills. You got food, the bare necessities. And you really had the real necessities. You got the sun, the water, the shelter, and the food. Yet, no, it's not pretty in there. It's very dramatic, because, of course, men are more dramatic than women. Yeah, women prisons are just as terrible. However, you have the time to focus on you, to set your expectations and teach us your patience. We're out here in this real prison where we have to learn patience all over again and heal and still survive and thrive in the survival setting and still, you know, you can definitely find peace amongst the chaos. That's why I say set your expectations to a place where you didn't even think was possible. Make the impossible possible today, y'all. Live up to your expectations. This has been another episode of Dilate to Dialogue with the one and only Denise Camille. I am she I am. The urban love therapist, the relationship and self coach, the author, the poet, the naturalista, the natural hair care line guru, hair relationship guru, the juicer. Come on, let's build this empire together. I am she I am. All right, y'all, I give thanks. It's been real. Take care. Hey.